Not much. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
You got good sound there.
Yeah. Sounding good. Yes, sir.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh man, shit was good.
Yeah. Eat a
Man, it
bunch
seems like it was a long time ago already. Even though it already just happened. Ugh, can't talk. I just have so much going on, but it was good. Ate some turkey. You?
Yeah. Ate too much fucking food, but it was good.
You were off?
Yeah. I had to work the day after, but
Okay. Yeah, me too.
did you have you gotten any your Christmas shopping in yet?
I guess a little bit, but Casper, we decided not to do Christmas presents at my mom's house.
Oh, that's right. You started that last year, right?
No.
No.
Negative. No.
I thought
So
you guys did a white elephant last year.
no, remember? So the first year I was all
I don't
pissed
remember.
off. So 2 years ago we did Secret Santa, and I was all pissed off about it. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Said I didn't like it. So last year I had everybody do everything,
Okay.
and then this year they were asking at Thanksgiving what we should do, this and that, and I'm like, well, why don't we just fucking? Everybody has whatever the fuck they want already. Like like us, we have the means to go get whatever the fuck we. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
So what's the point?
So I was just like, yeah, why do we even need to do that? We just get together and this and that. But I did get.
But
I got them. I got everybody Viva.
Like,
I got everybody Viva New Mexico shirts.
Yeah, but like somebody's gonna break the rule. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna show up with nothing.
I think well, everybody's
And
supposed to
then
show up with
everybody-
nothing.
And everybody who didn't is gonna feel like shit because they broke.
No,
the
because
rules.
for me, I didn't go and get everybody presents. You know what I mean? Everybody's just getting the new version of the New Mexico shirt. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I feel like I was gonna give that to them anyway, even if it wasn't Christmas. You know what I mean? So it's just it's
Yeah.
the new drop of the new shirt, and it's just
And that was 100% vote. Everybody voted yes on that, or was there people that were
no.
hesitant?
I didn't hear shit because I just me and my mom decide everything, and that's just
Okay.
everybody has to follow in suit.
Okay.
The way my family works, and they do. It's a fucking. That's what people have nothing these days is like respect and no fucking morals and no fucking. It's like if my mom says it, it's fucking it, and nobody fucking questions, and nobody, even if they're upset or this or that, it's just everybody just has to just deal with it,
Yeah.
But that's just because we know how much my mom does for us and everything, and how so it's like. But nowadays, there's a lot of people don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that kind of shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of less stress having to worry about getting gifts and shit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I have my Secret Santa at work.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a couple gifts I'll have to purchase and stuff, but nothing crazy. You started already?
Yeah, I've started. I started early. I
I
started.
think maybe you mentioned that to me.
I started last month.
Okay, well, that's less stressful.
Just because there was some certain things that I wanted to make sure like didn't go out of stock
That happens too. Yeah,
too quick, so I just jumped on it.
that's good.
And they start these fucking sales so early anyway. You know what I mean? Like you can I got some good deals on what I got, like
Yeah, there's.
pretty early.
I saw just from. Didn't do any shopping, but I saw there was like a lot of deals going.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
So you're gonna be ready.
I just got a few more. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
I just got a few more things to get, but
I know you're kind of in the same boat, but it is kind of weird with no kids around, huh? Like no, like well, I guess you got your
my
niece. Yeah,
my
that's right. Your niece
yeah.
is still little.
But it's like she's getting
Yeah,
she's getting to that age
middle school
where
almost.
well, almost, but she's getting to that age where
Casper.
she's like transitioning out of like the toy phase into like she reads a lot, so I get her a lot of books and shit. And
This guy wants your attention or what?
I'm not here for you.
I'm gonna grab him a bone. I'm listening. She's getting older.
Yeah.
From a kid.
So yeah, it's hard to shop for her. It's hard to shop for everybody, pretty much, But yeah, no. Like when the kids are young, it's easy to shop for that. When you're doing like the toys and shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, because they like everything.
Yeah, exactly. They're not hard to please when it comes to that, and but yeah.
Hell yeah, that's good. Get it going, man. Be ready.
Yeah, I had been like really watching my diet and shit like leading up to Thanksgiving, and then,
Wow.
and then I like really let it go off the rails there. So I had been wanting to do. What do you know about fasting?
What do I know about it?
Yeah,
I know a little bit about it because I've had to have some surgeries where I had to fucking fast for,
yeah,
more than once, 2 or 3 times. You got to do a 24-hour. But I've know about what I've heard, like Dana White and a couple of the other guys. Gates, what's his name? Kevin Gates is a big faster. On I've heard some things on podcasts, different styles, different numbers of hours, different days,
Yeah.
kind of shit.
yeah. So I'd been doing my research on it, and I felt it was a good opportunity because I had fucking overindulged over the weekend, especially like with the leftovers and all that. So earlier this week, I attempted, I should say, a 36-hour fast.
Okay,
So anywhere between like
it's like a day and a half.
Yeah,
Is that what that is?
Yeah, day and a half. So they say like once you hit like that 18 to 24-hour mark, that's when you really start like doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like your body kind of converts because it thinks you're dying, right? So it starts like starts using your fat and sugar stores for energy. And what were you gonna say?
I feel like there's times that I go like 16 to 18 hours a lot, like without
Well,
eating,
just 'cause you're busy at
through
work.
or just you're
Yeah.
not hungry at this time, and then
Yeah.
you got busy
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Like the more hardcore people, they'll do like up to like 72 hours, 3 days, right?
Wow,
And
yeah.
so like I didn't want to, first time doing it, I didn't want to push it too hard, so I wanted kind of that happy medium.
Okay.
So attempted 36. Like you said, when you're busy and shit, like that first part, so I started it at midnight on Sunday. So technically 12 a.m. Monday morning.
So nothing but water, or
So yeah, no calories. So water with electrolyte packets, and you got to make sure that like liquid IVs, they have some sugar in it. So I had to get electrolyte packets that have 0 sugar, 0 calories, and you can have like black tea or black coffee. I don't drink black coffee though, or black tea. with
some people
no
do
sweetener.
broth too. I know. Like I've heard Dana White say that through the long
Yeah.
ones, like the long ass ones,
Yeah, and
that's considered liquid too. Chicken broth.
yeah, but it's not like I would have to look and like because the main thing is you just want 0 calorie. You don't want your body to be processing any calories because then it's like it's working.
Oh,
You know
there's
what I mean?
calories in that broth, boy.
Well, it's a lot of sodium, which you need. You need sodium. You know what I mean? That's one of the main electrolytes that you need. And but like
So, yeah.
like the electrolyte powders I was using, it's mainly potassium and magnesium, and
So that's just like a liquid IV, you said?
liquid IV, but like a different version because like the actual liquid IVs, they have a little bit of sugar in
Calories.
it. They have like it's low, but I mean even like
So we're talking almost like a mineral additive, I guess, is what the...
kinda. They actually make electrolyte powder specific for fasting, but that's not what I used. I just got some like over the counter like cheap little packets you just add to your bottles of water. So I started at midnight, Monday morning technically, and it was gonna go till 12 noon on Tuesday. That would be 36 hours. Yesterday. So I started off the beginning part, and I might have fucked this up because like the whole first part I was asleep, right? So like I woke up Monday morning and I had already been fasting for 8 hours at that point, and then went through the day.
When you say you started something at midnight, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't know, what are you doing at midnight? Like,
Well, no, I just like officially the last thing I
I
technically
do a snacky before midnight.
little midnight snacky. No, like
Because I'm like, you ain't working graveyards no more. Like, it took me a minute to register this shit. I'm like, okay, so you got off work and started your fast, and then I'm like, this fool ain't working graveyards no more.
no,
what-
like so
That's
so
just
like
an
so
odd
like
time.
the last thing I took in was like 9:30, 10 p.m. But I
Got
just
you.
I
I got
officially
you.
started it at
Yeah,
midnight,
okay.
just so it was easier
I was
to keep
just,
track
I was
of.
just like, for some reason,
2 a.m.
yeah, I'm
I
like, you're
started
like,
my fast.
You're like 12 a.m. I started. I'm like, okay.
No, but yeah, so like technically I started, but I went right to bed.
So that evening,
Yeah.
got you.
So So yeah, so it went good through Monday. You know what I mean? I was feeling hungry. Trying to had low energy, you know, so I made sure like I napped in the afternoon because just so I wouldn't think about food or anything. You know what I mean? And
I slept through my whole fucking fast.
it was easy.
That's funny. Damn.
But just drinking water with the electrolytes in it, and everything was going smooth up until about hour like 20, 21, 22. So that Monday night, like around like 10 p.m., I started feeling like real fucked up. Like I started having like some like stomach pains, and it's like
too long of a fast.
It's like that. It's like that joke about David Blaine. You know, they're making fun of his comedy, and they're like, "You're gonna be in a box and you ain't gonna eat." You know, it's called fucking
funny,
being homeless.
bro. That's awesome.
So like at like 10 p.m.
Implosion.
At like 10 p.m. that night, so about 22 hours in, my girl made me she made me some black tea, nothing in it, you know, and it was nice to have something warm because I had only been drinking cold water and electrolytes, right? So I was like, oh, this is amazing, and like I actually felt like I was getting like the chills and shit. I was starting to feel pretty fucked up, and at hour 24, so this is right before midnight, you know, at 24 hours in, I fucking sharded my fucking shortness, bro. I went to let out a little bit of air and fucking a little bit too much information.
Yeah.
But I was about 90% sure that I fucking squirted in my fucking underwear.
Yeah. It was that tea.
I think so.
It going. Got it.
It's like, ooh, something warm in your belly.
And then it just...
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But
damn.
And I didn't realize it at first. So I was like, there's a good chance I just fucking shit a little bit in my fucking underwear.
You know what's fucking hilarious? Is when you hear every other fucking dumbass talking about their shit on the podcast. They're like, it was euphoria after the 22nd hour.
No, bro, that's exactly what I'm telling you. I watched a video.
You hear all the
I watched
dumb
a video,
shit and everyone's like,
and they're like, at hour 18, your mind clears.
It was awakening. Yeah. She was like, at hour 25, I got stomach cramps. Just all hurting, sweating,
Yeah.
you know, looking like you're going to die.
No, bro. It was
24 hour.
At 24 hours, you'll feel better than you've ever felt
That's
in your life.
hilarious.
No, you're exactly right. And it was the exact opposite.
Oh, they got you good.
Yeah. So
did you... Well, let me hear what you did. So we're at 24.
Shit in my pants.
We shit the pants. Okay, I figure you gotta go handle your business in the restroom and stuff.
No, but it wasn't like I didn't like load up my, you know.
Yeah, but you got to go
load up my diaper. Fucking.
All right.
It was just a little, you know.
Yeah.
And
so you got to go take care of that real quick. And then what was your first thought afterward?
I was like, well, no, I was thinking of quitting.
Yeah, like time to eat, right?
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Wait,
yeah,
when you
like,
shit yourself,
I'm gonna go wipe my ass and eat a meal right now. That's what I was like. Go change my shorts and we're going to fucking head into Denny's. Some shit, no?
Well, no, that's the thing. Like when you're ending it, you gotta like end it smoothly. You can't just like
you can't just. Ooh, I know what you mean.
You gotta like have some fruit.
Oh,
you know,
I was thinking more of a little soup or something. Yeah, then go to the melon, bro. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
or maybe like an apple, or a banana.
That's
good.
Well, so I get, you know, at that point I'm like, I gotta go home. When you shit yourself, it's time to go home.
Oh well, you didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you weren't at home.
No, I was at my girl's house. So, and I didn't tell her about this till the next day.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't, you know.
She's like, "Is you not?" The next day, she's like, "You want some more tea?" Like, no.
So I gotta go home. I'm feeling like shit. I'm super tired. I have no energy.
Are you ready to
myself? I have.
You had already had a piece of fruit at this point, or no?
No. So I get home and I'm very tempted to just end it all right there. And but I'm like, you know, fuck it, clean myself up.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what could be worse?
And I'm just gonna.
What else are you gonna throw at me now?
Yeah. So
already had the cold sweats, the stomach cramps, and the shits.
Yeah. So So
I'm waiting for the euphoria.
where's my euphoria?
Dana White's full of shit, man.
So I'm like, I'm going to bed. So I go to bed, right?
Again? No,
I go to bed, and I'm like, I just got to make it till 12 noon, right? And I go to bed, and bro, I start having I had some of the most lucid dreams I've had ever. You know, like even when I stopped smoking, those little periods where
The awakening came.
crazy lucid dreams, and like a couple of them. I'm not gonna get into that because that's not the interesting part of the story. But wake up the next morning and I'm just laying there and I'm like, fuck. And it's like 8 o'clock, so I still have 4 hours, right? And I'm just laying there and I'm just like, I'm, just feeling like shit. Worst fucking headache I've ever had. I never get headaches. Whenever I get a headache, it like really fucks with me. Because like I don't know how people deal with chronic headaches that have headaches all the time. Because like it's the worst, bro.
Yeah.
And head's just pounding, and I'm just laying there. And finally at 10 o'clock, 34 hours into it, I had 2 hours left. I ate me a fucking nanner. I split that banana. I smelled it. Oh, bro, never smelled something so good. Ate that banana, ate an apple. I have these bowls, these frozen like teriyaki bowls that are like pretty healthy. They're frozen. I get them at Costco. So I ate the banana, the apple. I drank another thing of electrolytes, and I was feeling pretty good. But I'm like, man, now my stomach, now my body's like, oh, we need more. I felt like I was ravenous for food.
Holy shit.
And this is 10:30 in the morning. So I made me one of those frozen bowls, teriyaki chicken bowls, bro, and I ate down that, and I'm telling you, I felt like a fucking superhero after I did that, bro. My euphoria kicked in. My body got like
After you ate?
After I ate, I got good like dense nutrients into my body. Nothing like bullshit. And like my body, I felt like my mind was like super sharp. My fucking body felt like fucking, like I'm telling you, like I felt fucking amazing. Like more amazing than I felt in a long fucking time. It was weird. And that's how I felt all day yesterday. Like I right after I felt that, I was like, fuck, I better go. I went to the gym, got a lift in, fucking super I had good strength. I didn't think I was going to because of like what I just did the last day and a half. But all day yesterday, I was like super hungry all day. Like I felt like no matter what I ate, and I didn't eat bullshit. I didn't eat no garbage. I just kept eating like good food, and like I just felt like it wasn't enough. But like I still felt good like all day. I even feel good today. But so long story short, I don't know if it's because it was the first time I did it. I had such like maybe when you start doing it like once a month or whatever, your body gets a little bit more used to it. But honestly, it's hard for me to want to do it again because of how shitty I felt. But like how good I felt once I started like putting nutrition back in my body, it was interesting. But I told you that whole story just so I could tell you I shit my pants, AJ.
Yeah. I think it's just like a fad right now going on. And
there's like
no, let me tell you why.
Yeah,
that the point, you know what they're saying now? Like not even no lie, like the shit I'm hearing now. Like and this is truth. People are saying like it'll cure your illnesses and shit, right? And I believe there's something to that, but if it was that easy to fucking cure your illnesses, I mean, people would stop fucking eating a long time ago.
Well, curing illnesses is kind of like a broad.
They're talking about there's people out there literally saying like you fast and you could you have no cancer.
So that's what I was gonna get into. So it's not like it's gonna like if you have a fucking tumor in your body, it's not gonna eliminate that. But like we're talking about pre-cancerous cells, right? So it's called autophagy, and like
is that Asian?
Autophagy.
That's French.
Yeah. So your body, when it's like it's in panic mode and it's starting to like use your fat as a fuel source and all that, it starts cleaning up. So like cleaning up bad cells in your body, not even necessarily just like cancer cells, but just bad dead cells that are just hanging or lingering in your body that aren't doing you any benefit. It starts clearing those out. That's what they say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like people think that like, oh, I have stage 2 cancer. If I start fasting, it's gonna fix it. No, like
That's so that's what they make it. That's what that like. That's literally to the point that they're on social media. That's a lot of people are pushing that kind of craziness about it. You know.
No, but
It kind of makes sense though that to get all the bad shit out of you.
Yeah, it just
you
kinda
know.
flushes
So
your
I mean,
system,
that's
you know
not.
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
it's
but
makes sense. You know.
But yeah, but the whole shit about how like after hour 18 or 24 hours in, you're like, you're feeling the best you ever felt.
So
That's
I've
not what
done
I
20.
experienced.
I've done 24 hours.
Just
10
for when
times in my
when
life.
you've had to have surgery because you can't.
That
you can't
and
eat.
and just having stomach aches before and this
Yeah.
and that or whatever. But to me, a day ain't shit. Like, but of course, I think a lot of times if you're thinking about it and you know what I mean, and you have this whole thing in your mind, that's different too.
And that was kind of fucked up because I noticed that it was like overwhelming my thoughts. Like even when I first started it, like when I first woke up Monday morning, I was like, okay, we're doing this. And like, I just kept fucking thinking about it. But like, it wasn't natural, like you said, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was overthinking it and probably made it worse on myself mentally.
And
like, yeah.
This sounds crazy, but I mean, like I said 10 times, but I'm sure I've done it way more because like it sounds. This isn't the good way to do it, but I've been without food and water like that, just drinking beer and fucking doing cocaine. You know what I mean? For fucking more than 24 hours at a time, multiple times. But that's totally different. That's totally different. But it's
How many
like
calories are
a
in
lot of
cocaine?
times people go without eating, you know, for different reasons, for a lot of different times.
Yeah, no.
I bet you the next time it'll be easier for you if you do it again.
I will do it again, but I don't know how frequently I would do it, but maybe try to go a little bit longer. I don't know.
I
But
think they're good though. I think it's good.
it's good just like if you think about it, just to let your gut rest, you know, because it's not having to
Yeah,
work.
just
and put
clean
stuff
out all
through
your
it.
colon. Because that's so. For instance, that's what happens is you empty everything out. So, that's like detoxifying, right?
Yeah.
Like to just you get everything that's in you out of you, whether it's good, bad, whatever the fuck, and then you started from scratch. Pretty much is like that's what kind of I felt like what you did.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I haven't introduced any bullshit yet.
So
you know what I mean? But
it's kind of on that story. I mean, it sounds pretty spot on.
yeah, I don't know.
But I think sometimes you do not when I say you, not you, but just in general, you need that kind of shit sometimes. Cause they say this too. So what makes that make sense is that like, I don't know if you've heard this, but they say if you're full of acid, which is like, your body, you got to have the right levels. So if you're
your
full of
pH is-
acidity, sometimes I'm not saying everybody, cause I'm sure there's issues, but acne, even skin tags sometimes and things like that. It's toxins trying to fucking get out of you. You feel me? So on the other spectrum of that, if you don't have those things in you and you get them out naturally, and then they're not trying to seep out of your fucking pores because there's nowhere else for the toxins to go.
Yeah.
You get it all out of you. Why not? Right?
yeah,
So,
get ahead of the game.
but man, that is some wild stories. That was a good one you had.
But yeah, we'll see.
Wow.
I was thinking maybe I would do it like once a month, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywho.
So then after that, everything was good.
Yeah.
After you started eating and stuff, just everything was good. Great.
Yeah.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah. Like I slept good last night. Woke up feeling good this morning.
That's good. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tell that to my shortes.
That's what they said. Interesting.
What is this? Ah. But yeah, man.
You know what's been driving me fucking insane is in my front yard I don't have one fucking tree except for the 2 pines, right? So they drop pine needles, but I clean them up as I go. But all the neighbors' leaves have fucking dropped, and my fucking yard's full of leaves every day.
That's funny. That's funny you brought that up.
And I blow them. I fucking blow them.
Blow them back over?
I blow them back to their fucking
Oh,
yards.
you just answered my question. Because is there a rule?
And I dog everybody looking at me like I want someone to come. I want someone to come tell me why am I blowing all my leaves. And you know what I'm gonna tell them? Because I don't know fucking trees. Go bitch at the fucking neighbors that have trees. And then they don't pick them up. They're fucking for 2 weeks. They started falling 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it wasn't super cold, right? So they've all dumped in the last couple nights. But, bro, they leave them there. And they just sit there and wait for the wind to blow them. I'm like, if you have a tree, you have an obligation to go out there and pick your fucking leaves up off the floor so they don't blow all over everybody's shit.
I think you're right. There's nothing to like. They fall where they may.
So let me tell you, though. So my pine trees drop needles on my neighbor's yard, and I've always felt bad about that, and I've even cleaned them before for him, right? But after this, just right next to me, right here.
Okay.
So the pine's next to my car, right there in the front. But I don't feel bad anymore because I don't know why I didn't notice this last year or the year before. Maybe it's because I'm more conscientious on my yard right now. But he has 2 fucking big trees, an aspen and a fucking, I don't know, whatever you call it, but all those leaves come in my fucking yard. And so I had always felt a little bad about my pine needles, but now I don't feel bad at all. And if he ever tries to confront me about the pine needles, I'm going to be like, bro, I clean your fucking leaves up all over my yard. But the difference is I do it once a week. Twice a week I go blow them, so it doesn't look like a magnitude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you go all fucking summer or all winter and then you blow a whole fucking tree worth of leaves, it's gonna look crazy. But I blow my shit once a week with the fucking blower, everything. So it's very minimal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if he would do that, then his shit wouldn't be all stacked with fucking pine needles. But he don't ever clean them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't feel bad now because I clean his fucking leaves out of my yard. So fuck, he could clean my pine needles out of his yard. It's fucking irritating, though.
It is. Because it just goes to there's no fucking accountability, no respect for anybody else's shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, but they all have fucking trees of leaves, and it's funny because it's just like on the ground.
Do you see your other neighbors around the area doing the responsible thing?
Couple of them, yeah.
But most people just leave it, huh? And just let the wind fucking take it where it's may?
Half and half, exactly, probably. Like through the whole block, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, and if you're fucking old and you can't move, I'm not tripping, but these people, they just fucking, they pull up and fucking, they walk in their house, just walk all over them, and I'm just like, why don't you take a fucking hour, get every member in your fucking house, come out and bag your fucking leaves up. But no, they blow all over my shit, bro, and I blow them looking pissed off at those motherfuckers too, bro. It's funny. But I'm not really that crazy mad, because honestly, dude, that blower works good as fuck. Yeah. It takes me 10 minutes to blow the fucking yard.
So you blow them back into their yard?
No, but I blow them into the street more or less. But my blower's so strong that it fucking blows them. I blow them into anybody's yard. I don't care.
So you're not getting them collected and picking them up.
No. But so let me tell you one thing.
But isn't like I'm not talking shit about your process. But isn't that the way you're supposed to do it? You're supposed to like bag them and like
absolutely
and eliminate them.
Oh, absolutely. So for instance, before the leaves started dropping, I deep cleaned the front of my yard and I fucking didn't blow nothing to the road. Picked up every fucking pine needle, every leaf, fucking deep cleaned the front, threw everything away. Mm-hmm. I had 2 big old fucking bins full of fucking leaves and fucking weeds and pulled every weed. I fucking cherried out the front, threw everything away, right? Mm-hmm. And then so a couple weeks later, fall starts hitting. Everybody's leaves started blowing on my clean shit because you can tell my front's fucking cherry.
Yeah.
And so the loose leaves that are blowing, those are the ones that are going to the street. But yeah, no, you don't. Definitely, if you own a tree, I gotta take this. If you own a tree, you gotta pick them up.
Yeah. Now, your neighbors, when you see them blowing, are they blowing them into the street as well, or are they picking them up?
I ain't never seen nobody blowing up shit. I ain't never seen nobody doing. There's like honestly, I don't really ever see nobody working on their yards, but everybody's yard's pretty all right. Like besides the leaves. So I don't know. It's weird.
Like the ones that you said that you do see, like actually like doing shit with the leaves. Are they collecting them and bagging them?
Yeah, yeah. So, and it takes a couple times. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's just constant. It's they're falling every day. So it's like you said, once a week you gotta just.
And I get a little bit, is okay, but you still have to be mindful about it, But there's a couple that clean them real good and clean their shit and take care of it, but You could tell, like, even now that I mentioned it to you, when you're leaving, you're gonna see shit all over.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, my dad's got a neighbor that he has a tree that dumps all kinds, and he would blow all his shit to the road, and my dad would get fucking furious, bro.
Yeah.
But that's kind of wild. That would
Like
that's
if it's
fucked up.
excessive, then it you
That's
you
fucked
look like a
up
crazy
because you
person.
fucked the whole road up and everything, you know. Now we got a good wind the other night, but my whole road even was full of leaves. It was fucking crazy. But that's just the price of having trees, you know. But I ain't got no trees in my front.
Yeah.
I got to pick up all my leaves in the back, but they don't blow into nobody's shit. You know what I mean?
Because your yard's kind of recessed. You know, your walls are high, so it's like
Yeah, and then it's just they're just all locked in. Yeah, with the house.
Yeah.
And locked in, mine.
yeah. No, that is fucking aggravating, and that's just, you know what I mean. That just goes to show you, like, I bitch and complain about living in an apartment and neighbor. You know what I mean? You never escape it. You know, you have neighbors still.
Yeah.
No matter what, unless you live out in the middle of fucking nowhere and you're not surrounded by anybody. But
No, yeah, you're always gonna have something to some extent.
yeah,
Christmas lights. People started putting up lights. That's been nice. That's who you can tell too takes care of their yard. You notice right away too, because the people that take care of their yards, they put up nice lights right away.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like, but that's another kind of. That's kind of, and I'm not saying like, if you don't want to celebrate and stuff, that's your fucking business or whatever. But I just noticed that people that take care of their fucking yards, they put up Christmas lights right away. It's just kind of a thing that goes hand in hand.
or if you're Jewish, you just see the single menorah in the window, and they got a clean yard.
I don't know a Jewish person. I never have. Oh, just Willie.
Oh, one eye Willie.
That's it. Have you ever known a Jewish person?
So growing up, when I was over there on, here in the neighborhood, there was always a house at the end of the block right there. What is that? I don't want to say the street. It's fine. But there was always a house at the end of the street, and they always had a menorah in the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how. And then it's funny because I always seen the Jewish sinner that's not there no more
Yeah.
across from Haynes.
But nobody was ever there.
I've never known nobody to.
I mean, even when it was still a thing, even when
Yeah.
it was still open, like before it was abandoned, there was nobody ever there.
Crazy. That's wild. So what I brought that up is I don't know shit about their customs, you know?
Well, obviously they don't do fucking Christmas lights.
They don't? No.
So
I thought they did blue and white ones.
I don't know.
Cat.
Casper?
Oh, Newbie.
it's Nubis.
We can go outside, I think.
He's respectful. He doesn't fucking stick his fucking nose in my armpit.
Yeah.
So, wanted to touch on this Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight.
Oh, yeah. Fucking insane.
I think it's wild. And like I saw the videos you sent me of the Teddy Atlas breakdown, which I respect Teddy Atlas a lot because he's the only boxing guy who like he appreciates MMA and he gives MMA its fair. You know what I mean? So I've always liked his opinion.
So that was my first thing, even when I sent it to you, right?
Yeah.
But afterward, I started thinking about it, and you know what? I thought about it. He fucking talks shit about Jake Paul and says he's gonna get his ass kicked every fight, and I think he's in our situation. He don't want to fucking put his foot in his mouth again.
Well, it's just like it's always the same thing on repeat. Like
Yeah.
it's always like this is the one. This is the
Yeah.
person who's gonna knock his fucking ass out. But I mean, and we say this every time, but like I think if Anthony Joshua doesn't knock him out within 2 rounds, I think it's fixed.
Yeah, I think it could be fixed,
I
man.
think it'll finally be revealed that it's fixed because I don't think there's any way that Anthony Joshua should lose this fight.
By chance, did you hear Usyk talk about it?
I haven't.
I saw a reel of Usyk talk about it yesterday, and he's like, "This is just ridiculous." He's like, "This is like a fucking Ferrari versus a Fiat." He's like, and so I think you're right. Because with that opinion right there, he's straight up said, he's like, Jake Paul's like a cool dude, you know, a tough kid, a
he's
YouTuber.
learned, and he's gotten
like,
better.
This is a fucking Olympian that he's fighting.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
Former heavyweight world champion.
It's like,
And Teddy Atlas was saying, "Oh, he's been off a year. We don't know what he's been doing."
yeah. So did you hear they're kind of prepping. One side is prepping up for Paul to win. Like they're saying, this guy's he got knocked the fuck out his last fight. He's been out for a year. Nobody knows what's going on with him. Blah 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 blah. Like, you know, so it's trying to prime us for when Jake Paul wins.
No, you're 100%. You're 100% right. And
it almost does look fake too. And then did you see him supposedly?
The height difference is fucking insane, bro.
He calls his dad to tell him that he's gonna fight him, and his dad's like, "Well, you're gonna knock him the fuck out," like Jake Paul. And I'm just like, that's just weird, bro.
It's funny because I saw an interview with his brother Logan, and Logan's like, I don't know what he's doing taking this fight. Like, he
What's
looks,
the jump like
he
that?
He looks scared for him. His brother does. He's like, I don't know what he's thinking. He said, but if he can do it, he can do it. But like he said,
maybe this fucker will sock him up, sock Jake Paul up. I don't know. We'll see.
Or maybe Jake
it's all
Paul
fake.
fucking gets inside on his big ass and fucking lands one clean. You never know.
The whammer gives him the whammer.
Because I mean, he has power. You know what I mean? But like I said, if he can't if Anthony Joshua doesn't finish him in 2 rounds, then I'm gonna be highly suspect of the whole thing.
Yeah, part of me wants to say it's like everything in this world right now, fake. But part of me is like, just holding, just like I still get excited and still get,
and
it's
that
like,
means they're doing their fucking job. And it's just it's that thing that Mayweather has, that John Jones has. Everybody just can't wait for them to fucking lose. So you just keep tuning in. Is this going to be the time? Is this going to be the time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The weird part about that, though, too,
I'm going to watch it. I'll tell you that much,
Yeah.
because I believe this is the highest percentage chance that he's going to get his bell rung and he's going down.
Yeah.
But even if he does, though, like, so say Jake Paul does lose, like, then he has that excuse kind of already built in. He was an Olympian. He was a former heavyweight champion. Like, what is Jake Paul really losing if he loses? Like,
to me, it's just, where do you go from there? I guess that's my thing.
That's the thing. It will kind of stall his career, like, because that'll be his second loss.
Yeah. To the second legitimate person that he's fought.
Exactly.
So
exactly. So,
So what would make you happy? Like, at this point, I'm just like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm hyped. I'm excited, but I don't care. It's fucking weird, right?
But you do, because you're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Like, if you 100% didn't care, then we wouldn't watch it.
I think that, okay, so I guess maybe that's worded wrong. I don't care who wins. It's exciting. It's fun.
Yeah. It's more entertainment. We're not invested like that, But like, so Jake Paul went from, he was going to fight this midget who was 3 weight classes beneath him.
135 pounds.
And now he's fucking fighting this giant who's a legitimate, like, that's...
I think he should be fighting on the fucking Fight Circus shit. That thing I was telling you about.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy. That's what that reminds me of.
No, and it's not gonna be an exhibition either. It's gonna be a fucking sanctioned heavyweight fight, which is that plays against Jake and more in.
So what I heard is if he wins, it's gonna lead him to bigger heavyweight fights. So he screwed himself, because if he wins, he's got to fight a banger next.
Like
worse,
an active champion. Yeah.
Usyk Alave, the champion.
No, I don't think they'll.
AJ's not too far from there. He's a handful of numbers away from there. What do you mean?
I think, but
it's only 4 dudes ahead of fucking AJ, bro, to fight Usyk.
Yeah.
So, but he'd have to fight some of those guys, right?
Yeah. Throw him in there with Tyson Fury.
That
big motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's unpredictable, because if he ain't on it, he's just like, there's days where he just don't give it. Like, he's just a fat drunk fuck. Like, don't give a fuck. Like, catch him on a good day, you get knocked out. But
yeah,
he's a little suspect too. But yeah, it'll be entertaining.
Yeah. And then I saw this rumor. I don't know how true it is, but Ronda Rousey's gonna come back and box Katie Taylor, who's a champion in boxing right now.
Wow.
I fucking hate Ronda Rousey. So if that happens, she's gonna get fucked up. Like, worse than what Amanda did to her, worse than what Holly did to her. She's gonna get fucking socked.
She probably needs money, bro.
She probably does. Broke bitch. You broke bitch.
She need to get on OnlyFans.
Ugh. Miss Piggy. And then the UFC, bro, they're losing me day by day with all this shit. These people, they're vacating their belts. They're giving they're doing interim belts because people can't fight or people don't want to fight. The fight that's coming up this Saturday are the only 2 legitimate champions, in my opinion. And it's the lighter guys. Pantoja, and Marab. And like, say what you want about Marab, that motherfucker fights and he's entertaining, and that dude's just a machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A Terminator.
He's pretty cool. I like him.
No, I like him too because he's goofy. He fucks around. He seems like, you know what I mean? Like,
The guy's like, calm down. He's like,
yeah. And then Pantoja, he's the 125. That dude's a fucking beast too. So it's like, but everybody up above those weight classes, all they want to do is play games. Nobody wants to fight anybody. They want to go up in weight. They don't want to defend their belt. They don't want to clear out the division.
It's just money, bro. It's just money.
Yeah,
That's what
but
it's come to.
Well, you know, as somebody who's been watching this sport for most of their fucking life, you know, they're losing the real fans.
I just think,
And Dana allows it, and
I think they've lost the real fighters is what happened. You know, and then that's a domino effect to losing the fans, to losing the real fans. Because there used to be a time where there were, like the guy you just said, what's his name? I forget his name. The little guy.
Marab or Pantoja.
There's guys, it's a dying breed of guys that just want to fight to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, they're just, all they think about is money. All they want is money. I bet you the best fighters aren't even fighting in this day and age. I bet you there's guys that will mop the floor with these fucking guys, but it's all a fucking show now. You know what I mean?
They don't even let him in so they can prove it, you know? And then Marab and Pantoja, they don't even talk about moving up in weight. Both of them have defended their belt. Pantoja is going to be his 5th. Marab, this is going to be he's going for a record. Marab, 4 title defenses in 1 year, in 1 calendar year. That's crazy if you think about it. You know, there's no champs that are that active. And they don't talk about wanting to go up for money and double belts and all this. They're cleaning out their division like how it used to be. You know, you used to have to clean out your division, and then you said, okay, maybe I'll move up, like what, you know, GSP did or Anderson kind of toyed with when he was still in his prime.
You know what they should create? And it's, I don't know. It seems to me like there was a time where, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in say we're talking UFC 100, 90 or whatever. Mm-hmm. In those days, if people moved around, you got your fucking ass kicked. Like, it wasn't like now. It's kind of weird how it's kind of skewed, you know. But like back in the day, the dude above you would kick your ass, and you knew that. You know what I kind of mean? Like,
it was more of a chance. It was more of a gamble, right?
There was a respect issue, though. Like, it's like now it's like there's, I'm going up. I'm fucking blah. It's like you used to have to watch your mouth because you're going to get fucking cracked if you fucking talk like that. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think they want to move up because they know it's an easy target? It's an easy win? Like they're like, I'm going to go up because this guy's champ. And I know kind of like what Islam did with the Australian dude. You know what I mean? Everybody knew that Islam was going to be able to do that. You know what I mean? But say it would have been a different champion at welterweight. Do you think Islam would have been more hesitant? Like, I think they're doing it because they know it's an easy goal.
that, and then so that, yeah, okay, so that's probably happens guaranteed. And then I guess that's they need people keeping good fighters in the UFC at certain levels, you know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems to me now people could jump around, and maybe it's because the art of mixed martial arts has evolved, and so now these littler guys have the skills to fucking beat the big guys because the skill level. But I just feel like there was a day and age where the dude that was above your weight class you knew was gonna kick your ass, and that's just how it played out. You know what I mean? The heavyweight champ, nobody was going to step to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And now you got middleweights and fucking that, you know, it's like, I'm just like, what's the hell?
Why even have weight classes?
I think, you know what? You know what's caused this as well is all the weight cut shit too. You know, like the art of the weight cut has become so fucking with technology advanced that these guys can just suck up to shit, and, you know, and then that's really not even their real weight. Like, why don't they make these full, like, they should do something where it's not just a one little fucking 1 minute where you got to make that weight. They should be like, what do you walk around at?
So that already exists in one FC, which is over there in Malaysia, you know.
I think that's what's causing this shit.
You're right.
Anybody could malnourish himself like fucking, you know what I mean? And it's like,
so in one, they do hydration tests all week. Like, they're even checking their weight a month out. And if it's not looking like you're on track, they tell you we're not going to let you fight, you know? And they do hydration tests the week of, and it's not like how it is here, you know, where they suck as much weight as they can for 48 hours. They get on the scale and they blow up to 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah, I think that's what's causing this, bro. It's because there is no weight class. That's what's really what we're living in. There is no weight class.
Their
You know,
true
these
weight.
guys are. It's like they should. There is a way you could do it, and but have these guys fighting their real weight. You know, give or take 5 pounds. But like what your day to day human weight is. You know, I think that would fix that.
Yeah. And so like that I sent you the screenshot for that first Paramount card, right? Well, I don't know if you saw in the fine print, but the Paddy and Justin Gaethje fight, that's for the interim lightweight title.
Did something happen with that?
So Ilya Topuria, he said that he can't. He's like, I've seen some shit. He's like going through some shit in his personal life, and he can't defend the belt right now.
I heard that, but I seen something yesterday, and I don't know if it was present. It
Maybe
could have been
something
old.
changed, I don't know.
That homie fell out.
Paddy?
Or cornrows. No, other cornrows. Oh shit. No, sorry. You know what? Who's the O'Malley's who I'm talking about? I got confused. Did you hear
I
O'Malley?
didn't
He
hear
dropped
that, 'cause
out.
He was supposed to fight on that card.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
didn't
Sorry,
see
I
it.
got confused. But
Oh, okay.
for a second there, I got mixed up with
'Cause
Pimlet and
Paddy has
O'Malley.
cornrows sometimes,
but
too.
sorry. Yeah.
No, you're
Anyway,
fine.
I did hear that though. That Pimlet, or sorry, that O'Malley fell out.
So like Paddy and Justin, they're 4th and 5th, bro. They're just like skipping the higher ranks that should be in that fight for the interim belt, and they're just giving it to them because they're like the fan, because they're pushing Paddy really hard. They want him to be the face, right,
Yeah.
of the UFC in the future. I don't know, man. Like, and you know, it all comes down to Dana making these decisions himself, and it's starting to kind of reveal itself that, you know, maybe he's not maybe he's too biased for his own good. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's built this company into what it is, and it wouldn't be what it was if it, you know, today if it was for him. But like, I think there needs to like that's not right. Like, what's the point of having rankings if you're ranked 1 through 3 and you're not fighting for the belt, but guys 4 and 5 are, just because they're a bigger draw, so to
Yeah.
speak? Like,
I get it. He just does what he wants.
well,
you know?
yeah, but like,
He has
and,
that
and
privilege.
every right, he has every right to, I guess, because it's his fucking company, or he's the president, CEO. But still, you know, like, in a sport where these guys are putting so much on the fucking line, and, you know, doing all this work, and just to be fucking shat on like that, you know,
Yeah, but I guess
that's
everything.
just life, right?
Everything after a while gets ruined. You know.
Yeah, but and then that Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunez, I was surprised that they threw that on there because we hadn't heard nothing about it, and then they just threw it on there. That's gonna be
Why would they waste that fight on an undercard?
no, it's not an undercard.
What is it, co-main?
Comey.
That's what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
That
they?
should
Why
be-
would they
that
waste
should be
that
the main
card
event.
on? Why would they waste that card not having that a main event?
Well, they should. They should flip it. You know, the interim title fight should be the co-main, and the ladies should fucking take the main on that, because that's gonna be a hell of a fucking fight right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just excited that it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they announced there's 2 cards. They're doing 2 numbered pay-per-views. So like 323 and 324, they're going to be a week apart, both on Paramount.
Yeah, I saw that they're
Volkanovski and Diego
it's going to be
Lopez.
like a 6-week off period
Oh, okay.
with no fights for the holidays.
okay.
And they try to say, the post I saw, they try to make it say it was for the holidays, but I think it's because of the
Yeah.
transfer.
Yeah, I think so too. They don't want anything too close to the. That's why this pay-per-view so early in the month of December, and then they're done until January 24th or whatever. I don't know.
Hell yeah! Well, we'll see what happens with the fights coming up. Jake Paul,
The boxing, 2 weeks, I think.
but I'm excited for the UFC too. Really, so
Yeah. What else you got, brother? Been watching anything? Been doing anything else?
I've been so busy.
Eating anywhere else?
I haven't. Nothing new.
Yeah.
I need to watch the new episode of It. I didn't watch the latest one.
Oh, I watched it last night, bro. Ooh, that show's fucking good, bro. Like, it just gets better every week. Like,
It's pretty twisted, man. Yeah.
oh, it's fucking. That's been the biggest surprise of like a new show I've watched in a long time. Like, Stranger Things is out. Haven't watched it yet though, but I'm hearing
I've
kind of mixed things on.
I've only seen the first season on this.
Oh, so you're not even caught up. Okay. Mm-mm. The biggest criticism I've been hearing is like these kids are supposed to be in high school and they're fucking like 27 now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking all crazy. But
I've heard that.
But if that's the only complaint, then people need to find something else to complain about. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they should have wrapped this shit up quicker. They're just dragging it out, and then
they should have just made a movie.
So they're
what
releasing
they're
it
gonna
in
do.
sections, right? So they're releasing like the first batch of episodes came out on Thanksgiving, the second batch comes out on Christmas, and then the last episode comes out on New Year's. Well, the last episode, it's going to be in theaters.
Okay.
So
They're milking it for all it's worth.
oh, for sure, for sure.
I'll watch it though one of these days.
Yeah, it's a damn good show. I just don't like how they. I mean, this is only the 5th season, but this show's been on for fucking 10 years already. You know, almost. You know, it's like, come on,
Yeah.
get off the fucking pot. You know.
That's how
But,
good it is.
Well, no, like you said, milking it. Netflix.
Got to get the money out of it.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Right on, man. If you got nothing else, wrap this motherfucker up for this week.
Let's wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in as always. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share this shit. Appreciate all the support as always.
Thanks for tuning in.
AJ and Joe Show. We're out.